So this is where I woke up today, not what I'm used to. This is not National Forest land, it is not BLM. This is the suburbs. And it's snowing. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's actually snowing out here. And, but this is where I am right now, and I'll tell you all about it in this video. Hey everybody, it's Robin with Creativity RV, and you might see that I have a little friend behind me. So, like I said, I'm taking a break from RV life, and the reason is this guy. This is my parents' dog, Sia, and several months ago I agreed to house sit for them so I could take care of their dog for 10 days, but this is the first time I've been off the road in a year and a half for more than like 2 days. And it has not gone the way I planned. First of all, I'm just completely discombobulated. I don't know where anything is, and I know it seems weird that I live in an RV and I go from place to place to place, and that seems normal. And now that I've been inside of a house for a week, it doesn't feel normal. You know, it's like when you stay in a hotel. So not only have I been discombobulated and a few things have gone wrong, but a major storm is rolling through way earlier than it normally would. And so that's thrown a wrench in my works. So you guys can see it is snowing here, and I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting it to get this cold. That was not in the forecast. So now I am headed over to Walmart because they have an RV section so I can get some RV antifreeze to throw into my tanks. So take two. I got all the way to Walmart and realized that I didn't have my wallet with me. Off we go. I'm back to Walmart. Take three. Like I said, when I go off the road, I get a little discombobulated. I've been on the road for a year and a half, and I've only ever gone off for a couple of days at a time, and I never know where anything is. So like I said, I went all the way to Walmart, forgot my wallet, went all the way back home. Went all the way back to Walmart, got my groceries, and then I got up to the checkout and my credit card was declined because, like new nomads or old nomads, you may have found this is true, my credit card company seems to want to put a fraud alert on my credit card all the time. The first year I was out on the road, I think it happened 7 or 8 times, and every time I would call them and say, look, I travel for a living, and just don't put fraud alerts on my car because I go to a new place. And they have really gotten better about it. But of course, when I went to Walmart, when it was packed in there, and you would think the apocalypse was coming because it's snowing, and there were 5 people behind me in line, my credit card was declined. Now, I finally put the groceries away, I have the RV antifreeze, and I'm off to storage to see if I can winterize my rig at least halfway. Here's my girl. The weather report didn't say it was going to be anywhere near freezing, but, you know, I'm in Colorado, so this can happen. And I just pulled up and realized that my windows are cracked open. So I didn't want it to get stuffy in there because I was going to come back and do some work in there. And then this cold snap happened, so I'm a little nervous about the freezing, but I'm going to go inside and see what I'm working with here. Whew. Well, even with the windows open inside, it's 34. It's 31 outside, so I think it wasn't quite a hard freeze, so I'm going to go ahead and put this antifreeze down. I'm just going to pour a little bit of antifreeze down into my gray tank and then also into my black tank. Now, you guys might be wondering why I'm going to put some antifreeze into my black tank even though I have a composting toilet. Every RV is going to be different, but it turns out that my bathroom sink actually drains into my black tank. And after I put in the composting toilet, I remember about a month in, I checked my gauges and it said that I had like 3% full in my black tank just from like brushing my teeth and stuff. And I thought, oh my God, I did something wrong when I put in the composting toilet, but I didn't. I went and read the manual. And so I'm also going to put some down that drain and also the shower. So like I said, I'm taking 10 days off the road, which is a lifetime for me, but I get to live an adventure every day, and I wanted my parents to be able to go do it for 10 days. So they're out on a trip and I'm watching their dog. But that gave me time while I'm here to work on my new project, which I'm going to show you guys right now. And sorry about the generator noise, but it is freaking cold in here, and I'm trying to warm it up so I can warm up my pipes. You guys, this is a sneak peek of the shelves that I built. They're not pretty yet. They're not done, but this used to be a wardrobe closet, and I did not have to drill any holes in the walls to do this, and so I'm going to show you how to do it in the next video. And I had to come to town to get these bins, so I was not misusing any inch of space in here. Come back in about 2 weeks and you're going to see how I finished it out so it's non-slip with a bumper, and show you how I stored everything in here. I'm super excited about it. I was headed down a 2-lane highway the other day, you know, where it's 1 lane one direction and 1 lane the other, and it was curvy and it was a solid line, and some jackwagon was trying to pass like 8 cars going the other way, and I came around a turn and I almost crushed him. That guy had a total death wish, and the freaking jackwagon got so close to me that my life flashed before me. I bet he wet his pants because there's an 11,000-pound vehicle coming at him. But I had to hit my brakes so hard that everything in here came out and fell all over the floor. My shelves didn't fall down though, including my cow picture that a lot of you have liked. I have it up here with Velcro that's meant to hold things on, and I've never had a problem. And he knocked off my little guys. Someday I'm going to do a video about this because I had these guys waiting for me for 2 years while I was planning to get on the road. And this obviously is my old corporate life. And this is me now. So they're going right back up on the wall, you jerk. Well, I got it up to 41. And I'm going to go ahead and keep my rugs on the floor because I found that makes a big difference. And also my blackout curtain makes a big difference in keeping the cold out of here. So I'm headed back home. I'm going to come back before it gets super, super cold over the weekend and do this all again. Now I can't find my freaking checkbook. Oh my God, get me back on the road where I know where everything is. I still haven't found my debit card. I know it's here because when I went to Walmart, I was digging for my debit card. That way I could use that instead of my credit card, and it wasn't here. I get back to my parents' house and it's on the kitchen counter. Is it on the kitchen counter now? No. When I'm on the road, I know where every single thing is. This is very discombobulating. Okay, seriously, so this is getting comical. Everything that can go wrong almost has gone wrong, and now I'm locked in my parents' house. Ask me how that happened. Well, I went out to the RV, I got some stuff, I got my linens to wash. I come back to the house, the garage door opener is in the car in the garage. I do the deadbolt to the garage, and my parents neglected to tell me that a pin fell out of this lock, and there's no way to get this lock open. So I'm locked in my parents' kitchen right now. I can't get to my car where the garage door opener is, and this lock is completely not going to work. So I'm going to try and take the face off and force this. I'm stuck in here. I can't get to the garage to my car. I can't get to the garage door opener to get to the car. I called my parents and they said, oh yeah, we should have told you. And we should have put a piece of tape over it. You're screwed. Okay, here is the lock. And of course all the tools are also in that garage. So I'm going to try and get it open with this knife. I'm going to try and get these little screws open. Okay, so I got that plate off. Oh, please work. I don't want to call a locksmith to get to my car. Gotta put the camera down. Oh my God, I can't get it. I found another screw here and it just does and undoes the bolt, but it doesn't move it because apparently a pin fell out, according to my dad. So finally we got the door open so I can get the rest of my stuff packed and get out of here. Thank goodness for good neighbors. One of my neighbors came over who had some tools and we were able to pop the door open and get the lock out. And so I'm ready to get back into my RV. I'm all packed up and ready to go, and tomorrow I'm headed to Moab. I'm going to show you guys a couple of places that I just fell in love with last year. Subscribe if you haven't already, and then after you subscribe, hit the little bell because that'll give you a notification when that new video is out and all the other new videos. Thanks everybody for watching. Please do give me a like. Everybody have happy travels out there and be free.